That's nice. Very nice, except it's no good. Imagine you're standing on the stage of a big concert hall.
What concert hall, Matt?
Any concert hall. Maybe Carlsberg Concert Hall, but a concert hall full of people. Now, once more. Gretel, why don't you sing loud?
I've got a sore finger.
Now you can sing loud for Uncle Max. The night of the party you sang so beautifully with such spirit. Well, let's try again. They wanted to sing for me, the darlings, but they don't sing as well as they used to.
We need Fräulein Maria.
You do not need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
I've had experience with choirs, quartets, glee clubs.
Max, please. Now, children, what would you like to sing? Do a dear, a female dear. We are not to mention Fräulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I feel like a brisk walk.
That's exactly what I need. Is anyone using the car?
Now, children, what else would you like to sing?
The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung.
No, please. Not that. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Well, then something must have happened. For her to leave so suddenly without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
We're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good.
I'm not sure that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother?
Frau Schrader?
Yes. It was all arranged last night. I'm very happy. Well, children, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fräulein Maria wanted us to feel better, she used to sing us that song, remember?
Yes. All right, let's try it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't I feel better?
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
I must find your father right away. I'll find him.
I'm with you.
How's your sore finger? You remember it. Of course.
Liesel, are you all right? Yes, Fraulein, I'm all right. Many telegrams lately? No, Fraulein. No, I'll be glad to go to boarding school. Liesel, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. I have so much to talk to you about. We had some things to tell you, too. Oh, you must have a great deal to tell me. I guess the most important thing is that Father's going to be married. Married to Frau Schrader. Are you sure? Oh yes, he just told us. He told us himself. We found him!
Liesel?
Luis and Brigitte, boys, we'll be in the nursery.
You've come back.
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was very wrong of me. Forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask me. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
So then you're back to stay?
Only until you make arrangements for a new governess.
No, you've been missed by the children. Well, everyone has missed you so much. Nothing was the same while you were away. Everything was wrong.
But I can't.
We'll talk about it later. Go up to the children now. And Maria, is that a new dress?
You have a new postulant.
I know I'm right, Max. We'll find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Oh, Gaylord, settle this for Max and me, will you? How far down the mountain does your property go?
See that stone wall down there? That's the property line.
You see?
I didn't argue about it.
I know. And that makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
Heard that, Father. While you were gone, you had a long-distance call from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said that you would know who it was.
Oh, thank you, Franz. Gaylord, what were we just talking about?
This isn't the first call you received from Berlin, Max.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help if other people have?
Let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
So then why does he bother to answer these calls?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I want to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
You agree too?
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There is a man who is dying. They were giving him the last rites. They asked him, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And he said, "At this moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, if they should invade us, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you realize what might happen to you? To your property?
To your children?
To everyone close to you? To Elsa? To me?
What would you do if they came?
What anyone with any sense would do. Just sit back and wait for it all to blow over.
And you think it will?
One thing is sure, nothing you can do will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dear, attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against a shark, what can a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
Let them think you're on their side, be non-committal.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You won't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
Why not learn to put your faith in your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science? A crazy planet full of crazy people is somersaulting all around the sky. And every time it turns, another somersault, another day goes by. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it. No, you can't stop it even if you try. So I'm not going to worry, no, I'm not going to worry every time I see another day go by.
While somersaulting at a cockeyed angle, we make a cockeyed circle round the sun. And when we circle back to where we started from, another year has run. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it if the earth wants to roll around the sun. You're a fool if you worry, you're a fool if you worry over anything but little number one.
That's who.
That's
And I.
And me, that absorbing character.
that fascinating creature.
That super special feature, me.
So every star, every world of planet, every constellation in the sky falls around the center of the universe. The thing called I.
And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop
thing alone we can agree. Each one is important to himself. But you can't win by giving up. And you don't outwit a lion by putting your head
Your call from Berlin, sir.
into the lion's mouth.
I'll call them back.
You might as well talk to them now, Max.
Go, Max. Go. Go!
David, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you just see things my way?
No. Not if you're willing to see things their way.
There's one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them. Oh! I beg your pardon. Fraulein Maria. Gaylord, you didn't tell me Maria was back. I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children would like to know if they could take a holiday from the lessons tomorrow, so that we could go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
That will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness, Frau Schrader? Captain, the children told me you're going to be married.
Oh? I'm afraid the children were wrong. Gaylord, I've got to finish packing if I'm to get back to Vienna.
If you feel you must. I'll tell Franz to have the car ready.
I can do that. I'll be using Gaylord. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said.
You did say the wrong thing. But you said it at the right time.
The children told me you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
We found we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Sister Margareta says that when God shuts
I
a door,
know.
he opens.
He opens a window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey? What made you come back?
Mother Alice. She said you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Then one day, one night, all of a sudden it stands before me.
Yes.
I look at you now and I realize this is not something that has just happened. It's just something that I've known deep within me for many weeks. And you knew it too.
Yes.
I told you.
Brigida. She said that night when we were dancing.
She was quite right. That wasn't just an ordinary dance, was it?
I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different after you're all grown up, isn't it?
You were a very little girl. Did a very little boy ever kiss you?
Yes.
That's different too.
Is it? It is different.
Your whole life will be different now, Maria. I'll take you anywhere you wish to go, give you anything you want to have.
I don't want anything. All I could ask for is right here.
Is there someone I should go to ask permission to marry?
Why don't we ask the children?
Sister Bertha?
Sister Margareta!
I don't think she's had time to put in the line. Sister Bertha, the mirror? My mother, I look, don't be vain, my daughter. Let me say it for you. You are indeed beautiful.
38. And look here, the Trapp family singers. And here are all your names. Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Marta, and Gretel.
Why am I always last?
Because you're the youngest.
Now, Liesel, I'm depending on you. Day after tomorrow, you must all be ready at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Godfather, can you help me, please? The Gauleiter is here. He wants to know why we aren't flying the new flag.
Quiet!
I tried to explain it.
Quiet. Now, when is the captain returning?
Who knows? When a man is on his honeymoon.
These are not times for joking. It has been 4 days since the Anschluss, and this is the only house in the province that is not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
You mean a flag with a black spider on it?
Brigitte,
You permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was the old regime.
In the old regime, I was third secretary. Now I'm first secretary.
Good. Then you will order them to fly the flag.
The captain wouldn't... I mean, I can take my orders only from Captain Von Trapp.
You will take your orders from us, and so will the captain.
Quiet!
Wow.
Why is he so cross?
Everybody's cross these days.
Is Father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is to get along with everybody. Now, Liesel, be sure you get all the children on the bus at 11 o'clock.
Uncle Max, are you sure this is going to be all right with Father?
He'll be pleased and proud.
Liesel, do you think so?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No.
Well, anyway, the bus comes at 11 o'clock.
Fraulein Liesel, see what I have here.
That's Father's luggage.
Yes, they're back.
Liesel, they'll have such a lot to tell us. Let's not worry about telling them anything. They're back!
They're home!
Children! Oh, Max!
Maria! Georg! We didn't expect you back until next week.
Max, I'm glad you're here. There's much I want to know.
Children, we missed you so much.
What did you miss most?
Oh, well, we missed all the noise you make in the mornings.
The noise you make telling each other to be quiet. We missed climbing upstairs to say goodnight to you.
Oh, and we missed hearing you sing. You came back just in time to hear us sing. Look, Father, we're singing in the Cultsburg Festival Friday night.
Let me see that. Max, are you responsible for this?
I was just waiting to talk to you about it, Georg.
You can't talk your way out of this one.
Presents! Georg, I had to make the last minute decision. I was very fortunate to be able to enter them at all. They'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
Not my family.
But the committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Really, Max, what did they say?
You've never heard such praise.
Gail, did you hear?
Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
Like, if they make people happy.
And for the festival, people come from all over the world.
It is out of the question.
Georg, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the Anschluss happened peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful? To these swine?
Maria, he must at least pretend to work with these people. I admire the way he feels, but you must convince him. He has to compromise.
No, Max, no.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be anything less than what he is.
And I will talk to him. If these children don't sing in the festival, well, it would be a reflection on Austria. And it wouldn't do me any good.
Maria, I'd always known you loved his children, but now I know you love Father.
Yes, Lisa. I love him very much.
How can you be so sure?
Well, I don't think of myself first anymore. I think of him. I know now how to spend my love. A bell is no bell till you ring it. A song is no song till you sing it. And love in your heart wasn't put there to stay. Love isn't love till you give it away. When you're 16, going on 17, waiting for life to start, somebody kind who touches your mind will suddenly touch your heart. When that happens, after it happens, nothing is quite the same. Somehow you know you'll jump up and go someone's wife, and you belong to him. You may think this kind of adventure never may come to you. Darling, 16, going on 17, wait a year, and wait a year, just wait a year or two.
Rolf, I'd like you to meet my mother. My new mother.
Oh, Rolf, I'm glad to finally meet you.
I have a telegram for Captain Von Trapp.
Oh, you stay here with Liesel. I'll take it to him.
I'm under orders to make sure the captain gets it.
I think you can trust me to give it to him.
I have my orders.
Silly, they're married.
Oh, Franz! This telegram is being delivered into the hands of Captain Von Trapp.
Heil.
Heil!
Rolf! Even Franz.
Yes, even Franz. Even me. Even everyone in Naumburg except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knows what's good for him, he'll come to the right side.
Rolf, how can you say such things?
And if he doesn't, you better get out of the country. There are things that happen today to a man like that. You better get out quick. Cry all you want, but just remember what I said before it's too late. And you remember too.
Liesel, don't cry.
How could you turn on father like that?
Maybe he wasn't threatening your father. Maybe he was warning you. What is it, Georg?
I didn't think I would have to face a decision this soon. Berlin has just offered me a commission in their navy.
Well, Georg?
Well, I admit it would be exciting to have a ship under me again. I mean, it would be a comfort to know that you and the children are safe. But it would also mean that... Maria, please just help me. What do I do?
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
Thank you. I know now that I can't do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of offshore right away.
You'll have to leave. Tonight. Now.
Not without my family. We can't just pack up and leave. They'll be watching us. We'll have to plan. We'll have to have time.
Sir, Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. They didn't give us time.
Then we'll have to make time.
I'll bring them in. We must be careful.
What's happening? Stormtroopers, Maria, this is what I was afraid of.
Max, stay with Georg. Liesel, we need to find the children. Quickly, help me.
This way, Admiral, we can talk in here. Admiral von Schreiber, may I present to you Herr Detfall. Max, I think you know Herr Zeller. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We're here on business. Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was sent to you here 3 days ago.
I know, I have just received it. I've only been home half an hour.
Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record in the war is very well remembered by us, Captain.
It's very good to hear you say so.
And we get to the point. If you don't mind. In our Navy, we hold you in very high regard. That explains why I'm here. Having heard no answer to our telegram, the High Command has sent me in person.
That's very flattering to hear, sir, but
I'm here to present you with your commission.
I'm deeply conscious of the
And
understanding.
your orders are to report immediately to our naval base in Bremerhaven.
Immediately. Oh, I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral, may I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp.
What I mean, sir, is that we are all singing in the Carlsberg Festival Friday night, here in the program.
It's been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture.
Friday night. This is Wednesday. That's only a matter of 2 days. It might be possible if you could report to Bremerhaven by Monday. Is there a telephone I could use?
This way, Admiral. If there's any question, perhaps adding the weight of my voice.
It gives here only the names of the children.
It does say the Von Trapp family singers, and I am head of the Von Trapp family.
Well, it's hard to believe, Captain, you singing in a concert.
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you wish.
And it doesn't say here what you're going to sing.
It's your privilege to come to the concert and find out.
I'd like to hear you sing now. So sing for us, Captain, sing.
Sing!
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Kurt, will you give us a do? Do,
A deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun.
Ladies and gentlemen, the festival concert has come to its conclusion. Except, of course, we don't know what the conclusion's going to be. The judges are putting their heads together to arrive at their decision, and while we are waiting, I think there should be an encore. It seems this may be the last opportunity the Von Trapp family will have to sing together for a long, long time. I've just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately from this concert for his new command in the naval forces of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort him directly from this hall to the naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the family Von Trapp, again.
There's a sound sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo,
Regretfully,
cuckoo,
but firmly then comes to say good night to you.
So long, farewell, I'll be to say goodnight. We hate to go and miss this pretty sight. So long, farewell, I'll be to say adieu, 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 to you and you and you. So long, farewell, I'll be to say goodbye. We flit, we float, we flee, we flee, we fly. So long, farewell, I'll be to say goodnight. The sun has gone to bed, and so must I. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the decision of our distinguished judges. We'll start with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named the trio of the Zagerbund of Verwegen. The second award has been given to Fraulein Schweiger, the first soloist of the choir of St. Agnes Church in Murbach. And the first award, the highest musical honor in the Ostmark, goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp.
They're gone. Well, fine then. Jump with me.
There are only 5 more rooms to search. It shouldn't be long now.
How many of them are there?
I counted only 8 stormtroopers and their officer. Oh, Sister Margareta, we didn't know we'd put the abbey in this kind of danger.
It's outrageous. The church has always been a sanctuary.
Not with these people. This is the 3rd time they've searched the abbey.
Look there!
That's why we put you out here in the garden. They always search the inside, never the outside.
Isn't this God's house?
Yes, darling.
We all must be very, very quiet. Let you know when they've gone.
After they've gone, can we go home?
No, darling. We have a long drive ahead of us.
Liesel, let's stick together.
Lieutenant!
Rolf!
Well, what is it?
No one out here, sir.
All right, come along then.
They've gone.
God. Reverend Mother, we're sorry we brought this upon you.
Reverend Mother, we cannot thank you enough.
As soon as it's safe, we'll start. We've hidden our car deep inside the woods.
The car will do you no good. They've left a guard on the road in front of the gate. I've been listening to the wireless. All the roads are blocked. The border's been closed.
I used to look at those mountains and see them as my friends, standing there protecting us. Now all I can do is see them as my enemy.
Never your enemy. Haven't you read? I will lift up mine eyes into the hills from whence cometh my help.
Leon, I know those mountains as well as I know this garden. And so do you. And once we're over those mountains, we're in Switzerland.
What about the children?
We can help them.
Father, what can you do with that help?
You'll have help. For ye shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you